Man, what's good, YouTube? We back with another video. Unfortunately, football season is over. My Patriots lost in the Super Bowl. The Seahawks did us dirty, and that thing hurt it. But it's okay. We're going to be back next year. We ain't even sweating it, you feel me? But to hold us over in the meantime, we got basketball season. And you know what that means? We got basketball videos. So today, we're going to see if Michael Jordan best season was really like that, or if old heads was just up there telling us folk tales.
Michael Jordan was a basketball god. In 1988, Jordan averaged 35 points and 3.2 steals per game, becoming the first player to win MVP and Defensive Player of the Year in the same year.
Okay, he was hooping for real.
He won the MVP and destroyed Clyde Drexler in the NBA Finals,
Busting.
averaging 35 points per game, including the infamous shrug game.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
In 1993, Jordan averaged 41 points in the finals against Charles Barkley.
Hooper.
And in 1996, MJ led the Bulls to a 72-10 record, losing just 3 playoff games.
Okay,
on their
these
way
not his
to
best
another
seasons?
NBA title in what many consider to be
the best team of all time.
But still, none of those years qualify as the absolute peak of Michael Jordan.
All right.
MJ was at his best when he won his second MVP award.
When
with
that
the
was?
Bulls losing just 2 playoff games on their way to their first NBA championship, when his airness did one of the most famous moves of his illustrious career. It was the 90-91 season when Jordan was in his absolute physical and mental prime. And we can confidently say that the 1991 season was MJ's best because he said so himself.
The last time we had dinner, he was talking about
R.I.P. Cole, man.
1991 versus your peak year. I would have kicked your ass. So I said, Mike, come on now. Let's enjoy the salad.
Yeah.
This is the complete recap of Michael Jordan's 91 season, arguably the greatest season in NBA history.
The Chicago Bulls pick Michael Jordan of the University of North Carolina.
My
In
thing
1984,
is,
when Jordan first came to the league, he was head and shoulders above the competition.
They always use this in the debate that he's not the GOAT, is that it took this nigga 17,000 years to go get a championship. I wonder how they finna like manipulate that bit to goddamn be like, okay, nah. He was still hooping though. You feel me? Cause like I ain't gonna lie. Personally, all my shit be word of mouth. I'm not a basketball guy, so I like the story of Jordan more than I do of LeBron. Not saying like LeBron's story, kid from Akron, no daddy, all that. That's cool, but just knowing Jordan was just dominating and like people talk about him like that boy the truth. His story was always more appealing than LeBron. But then I'm seeing it in real time. The story may change when LeBron go ahead and retire.
In terms of athletic ability.
I'm saying though, who y'all go to? Put y'all go in the comments.
With the fastest first step in the league, the ability to palm the ball with those enormous hands, and a 48-inch vertical, Michael was unstoppable when driving to the basket. But despite averaging 28 points per game as a rookie and scoring an NBA playoff record 63 points against the Celtics, which prompted Larry Bird to say he was a god disguised as Michael Jordan, MJ's game wasn't
Fly trying to get me.
Michael was the most dynamic, but he couldn't handle the rock like in college. Couldn't handle the rock. So like even at times I'll be like, we play pickup, like, oh, I got Mike, because I know I'm get up on you. Like you can't handle the rock. And
what happened? And then
he bust your ass. That's what happened. And then he started getting good, start bust your ass. That's what it is.
At the end of his career was his strength.
Yeah.
However, by the end of the 80s, Jordan had fixed those flaws.
Yep.
His handles were crisp, his jumper was as pure as spring water, and his game was spotless. In 1987, MJ averaged 37 points per game, and in 1990, he scored a career-high 69 points against the Cavaliers.
Damn.
But despite winning 4 scoring titles in his first 6 seasons, leading the league in steals twice, and winning both MVP and Defensive Player of the Year in 1988, something was missing.
What was missing?
NBA championship.
Oh, that
After
goal.
getting his butt whooped both physically and metaphorically.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Seeing all the documentaries, you always see them boy put them hands on Michael Jordan. That's what's always the quarrel with LeBron. Cause this is me as a nigga that don't even watch basketball. But they always be like, oh yeah, LeBron wouldn't manage because them boys was out there throwing blow, really trying to put him on his cranium. That's what it was. That's always what I hear with them Detroit boys. Them boys was nasty. Them boys was ruthless.
3 years in a row by the bad boy Pistons, Jordan realized he needed to get stronger.
Okay.
So during the summer of 1990, he hired the now famous Tim Grover.
Oh, they always talk about him. He got the book and all that.
Before, because I was always afraid it would mess up my shot or slow me down.
Yep.
Michael's weight was around 200 pounds during the 80s. But after working with Grover, he bulked up to 218 and was better than ever. MJ was now able to bully smaller guards with his size.
Put that weight on
to
him.
Run past them all the time.
That's what I'm talking about.
Back down opponents in the post
because they too little,
which made his patented turnaround jumper more effective than ever.
Yep.
And when he drove to the basket, it was much harder to steer him off course. The 1991 season was also the second year with Phil Jackson and Tex Winter on the Chicago bench, who implemented the famous triangle offense. Jordan's biggest weakness used to be his unwillingness to pass the ball out of double teams. But Jackson was the first coach to make Michael pass the ball and trust his teammates.
Okay.
And it paid off.
But ain't he the same coach for Kobe? And they say Kobe wasn't passing nothing.
With his newfound strength and muscle, and the system that was designed to put him in the best position to score, Jordan played the most efficient basketball of his career. Even though his scoring average dipped from 33.6 points per game to 31.5, he shot a career-high 53.9% from the field, with a career low in turnovers, just 2.5 per game.
Oh,
Michael
okay,
won
so he was
another
hooping.
Scoring title, while also averaging 6 rebounds, 5.5 assists, and 2.7 steals per game, winning his second MVP award.
Got some goal on him.
All-NBA first team and All-Defensive first team. The Bulls finished the season with 61 wins, which led the East and was also a franchise record. Chicago had the best offense in the league and the 7th best defense.
Oh
and
my
at the time, the
gosh.
4th best mark in NBA history. But even though his regular seasons were...
I'm saying though, when you think about Jordan, you think about shoes. It's synonymous. They're related. The best Jordan there is Jordan 5s. I will take Jordan 4. They nice, but they be too small on your feet. You got to go up a size bigger. Or Jordan 3s. The 7s used to be my favorite. The 7s was so hard when I was legit. But the thing is, though, nobody liked them. Like, nobody liked them. They was like, oh, they Buka. I liked the Bel Air 7s. Them things was hard. You feel me? I used to like the ones in not elementary school. I used to like the ones in middle school, but nobody was wearing them. Soon as I got to high school, everybody want to wear the ones. Where I was when I was broke. My ones costed me $72 at Foot Action, gang, but nobody wanted to wear them, you feel me? But now everybody want to wear them. Like, come on, bro. Like, really, bro. Bro. But nah, definitely best Jordans is the 5s. And then I take the 3s, I take the 4s. And also, it's a little bit, I think maybe the 10s or the 11s. One of them.
Slightly worse than in previous years. That's because he played 37 minutes per game, a career low, and because his usage was down due to the triangle offense. But Michael played the best basketball of his career in the playoffs.
Okay. That's when he started putting that bet on him. He don't lose. They say that man don't even lose in the finals, man. He really liked that. That's what they were saying to me.
In the first round against the Knicks,
Yeah.
Chicago absolutely crushed
What is it,
him,
Ewing?
allowing just 86 points per game while scoring 106.
Dang.
It was a clean sweep. Not one game was close.
In there.
As Jordan led all scorers with 29 points per game while shooting a lights-out 53% from the field, 50% from 3, and 96% on free.
I'm gonna keep it a bean. I don't know if these numbers is good, but it sound like they good. That he talking about it like it's like good. So he make like half his shots. I thought you was supposed to make a little bit more, but I'm not a basketball player. Y'all let me know. 96 is crazy though. But 50-50, okay.
Bros.
I just played 2K.
In the second round, the Bulls played Charles Barkley and his Philadelphia 76ers.
Oh, Bart, my dog ain't never getting no ring.
A tougher opponent. The Bulls won the 2 opening games at home, but in Game 3, the Sixers countered, winning 99-97 despite a 46-point performance from Jordan. In Game 4, the Bulls led by 16 after 3 quarters and held on to the lead, which allowed Phil Jackson to rest Michael in the 4th.
Okay.
Who still ended up with 25 points and 12
Still
assists.
had Deuce 5 on there? With 12? Deuce 5 with
In
12?
the 5th game, though, the Sixers pushed the Bulls to the brink.
Okay.
As the Bulls only led by 1 with 40 seconds remaining, but Jordan was simply too good, and he extended the lead with a successful drive to the
Get
basket,
down. Come in, nigga. Need you.
and then iced the game with 2 clutch free throws as the Bulls won 190.
The dog shot
Michael finished with
96%.
38 points, 7 assists, and a career-high 19 rebounds.
19
And for the
little things. Oh my gosh. He was just out there hooping. For real.
Series, he averaged 33 points, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds, leading Chicago to the conference finals against their biggest nemesis, the Bad Boys from Detroit.
Been waiting on this. What you gonna do when the light's the brightest, man? When you out there playing IT, what we finna do, Mike? I wanna know what we finna do, Mike. You feel me? They said you like that. They said you like that, but that boy IT with them boys that really be out there hitting, you feel me? They out there. What you finna do? Let me hear some.
This time, Jordan and the Bulls were ready for the Pistons' aggression and cheap fouls.
Oh, is that right?
Younger, hungrier, and better.
Yeah, get down. What are they, Malone?
Detroit in a dominant fashion,
yep.
as neither game was particularly close. Before the final game was over, Isaiah Thomas and the Pistons left the bench and walked past the Bulls in silence, not shaking the winner's hands. Their walk-off was considered gangster in the state of Michigan, but was universally hated everywhere else, especially by Jordan.
Is that why none of them boys like IT? Because I ain't gonna lie, bruh. I only hear so much, but you feel me? As a guy, you gonna hear a lot about sports. They said that IT, like nobody really rock with IT. He about like 70 years old right now, and they still don't rock with IT. That's what I heard.
Essentially hated Isaiah Thomas ever since.
Okay, they just said that.
Walk out of the building any way you want. The point is that to us it was gratifying. We beat them so bad that they didn't want to shake our hands.
Yeah. For that series, MJ averaged 30
you already
points,
know.
5 rebounds,
Talk crazy, bust him in the mouth.
2.3 steals, and 1.8 blocks.
Okay.
Again, shooting the ball extremely efficiently, hitting 53% from the field and 60% for 3. The Bulls then advanced to the NBA Finals for the first time in franchise history, where they played a team that basically lived in the finals.
This series tends to be, at least in the public mind, Air Jordan against the Magic
Man. They say that boy don't lose in the final.
Championship round for the 9th time in 11 years. And even though the Lakers didn't have Kareem, who retired in 1989, they were still extremely dangerous.
This I didn't know. I didn't know them boys played the Lakers in the finals.
James Worthy, and together with Byron Scott, Sam Perkins, and center Vlade Divac, their starting 5 was arguably the best.
They was out there.
The Lakers lost just 3 games on their way to the finals, and Vegas bookmakers viewed them as the favorites, albeit with a small margin. When Game 1 started, Jordan dominated from the opening tip with 15 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists.
Jordan showed up to that thing and said, "Get y'all old ass niggas off the field, man. It's my time." You feel me? I'm sorry, Magic. Rock with you, my dog. Feel me, right? But it's my time now. That's what I'm getting. I'm just letting you know what's going through my brain, what I'm thinking, like what I'm getting from what they saying. You feel me? I don't watch basketball.
First quarter alone. However, the Lakers never wavered, being the more experienced team. And by the end of the third quarter, they had a 7-point lead, with Magic already posting a triple-double.
Okay, never mind. Bit Magic out there.
Jordan made a comeback in the fourth quarter with 13 points, but with 14 seconds to go, Perkins hit a 3-pointer, which put the Lakers back in the lead.
Perkins goes for 3. He's got it.
MJ had a chance to win the game, but his 17-foot jumper missed the target.
The they don't show you that on SportsCenter. They don't show you that for 30 for 30. They don't show you that. They only show you 17 rings and 39 MVPs. They only show you that. They don't show that. So that's something I ain't never seen.
Jordan's 36 points and 12 assists. Before Game 2, Phil Jackson made a crucial tactical adjustment by putting Scottie Pippen on Magic Johnson, while Michael Jordan guarded Vlade Divac and also switched to the point guard position for the rest of the series.
Okay, put the ball in my hands there, coach.
In the first half of Game 2, Michael was atypically passive, scoring just 2 points in the opening 20 minutes.
2 points in 20 minutes.
1 for 2 from the field.
However, due to a strong performance by Horace Grant, who scored 14 points, the Bulls had a 5-point lead at the half.
Oh, okay.
And then in the second half, Jordan woke up,
Play a role.
13 consecutive shots, including the most famous layup of his career.
Yeah, he switched that bit. You really got to see that boy. He say, "Come here, switch that bit." That's nasty, man. What's wrong with him, bro?
So the greatest shot. Now, I've been involved in all 3 of them. First, Dr. J walked out in air, out of bounds.
Oh, yeah.
Right. That's nasty. That was a nasty layup. I ain't gonna lie.
Up under.
Right.
Michael Jordan in 1991 came down on us with the right hand, tongue out.
Took that bit.
He switched in mid-air.
Switched it. Come here, I need you. Yes.
Funded against the glass.
the Bulls crushed the Lakers, winning 107-86,
Okay.
with Jordan posting 33 points on
Okay.
15 for 18 shooting,
Okay.
along with 13 assists, which tied his playoff career high.
Yeah.
When the series moved to Los Angeles, it seemed like the Lakers would grab another
Oh,
win.
we in Cali
as they
now.
went on an 18-2 run
We had to form.
that put them up by 13 points midway through the third quarter.
Boy.
But
We
the
gotta do a
Bulls
video
bounced
on
back,
Magic Johnson.
And with 14 seconds to go, MJ hit a mid-range jumper to tie the game and force overtime.
Put it down. Okay.
And in the extra time, Michael outscored the Lakers by himself.
The spin by Jordan and hits on the reverse.
As the Bulls won 104-96, with Jordan posting 29 points and 9 assists. In Game 4, the Bulls grabbed the lead early, leading by 16 after 3 quarters.
After 3, the Bulls by 16.
Yeah, Scotty.
To
I
add
ain't gonna lie,
injury
Scotty boy. That is the importance of picking your wife and who you have kids with. Right. Because boy, Larsa pimping just makes Scotty look crazy, gang. I'm sorry. I had to say it, gang. I don't even remember her being the man wife no more. You feel me? She just out here. Was she at like 60, just out here, just doing a thing? But I mean, you gotta respect it though.
insult, the Lakers lost both James Worthy and Byron Scott, who left the game, which made the Bulls' job easier. And they won by 15, with Jordan once again dishing 13 assists, along with 28
So what we talking about
points.
then?
And even though the Lakers put up a great fight in Game 5, they couldn't beat the Bulls without Worthy and Scott.
Yeah.
Chicago closed out the series with a 108-101 victory. Jordan was finally a champion, also winning the finals.
My boy finally
MVP.
got one.
Michael Jordan is the unanimous MVP.
Oh, bro. Who is this lady?
Points, 6.6 rebounds, 11.4 assists, 2.8 steals, and 1.4 blocks.
Yeah.
He made 56% of his shots, including 50% for 3 and 85% from the free throw line.
Damn.
It was the most complete series of his career. And MJ proved that he wasn't just a scorer, dominating both as a finisher and as a passer.
So essentially, that series was just like, all right, out with the old, in with the new. We finna be around for a little bit. So Magic, go ahead, do what you gotta do. You feel me? Ain't the little, you feel me? You mean happened the year after? See, I'm a knower. I know a little bit of knowledge about basketball, but I just don't know everything now. Like, I can't tell you who the leading scorer is right now in the specific year of 2026. I can't tell you that. But I can tell you that Michael Jordan, one of them GOATs, and that LeBron, one of them GOATs. I can tell you that for sure.
While simultaneously playing world-class defense.
Yeah.
For the playoffs, Michael averaged
ease, man.
31.1 points per game, becoming just the third Finals MVP to average 30 for the entire playoff run, after George Mikan and Jerry West. And even though Jordan was even more dominant as a scorer in 92 and 93, he wasn't as efficient as he was in 91. Also, during the 91 playoff run, Michael posted 8.4 assists on just 2.5 turnovers, which is by far the best mark of his career. Now, during the second three-peat, Jordan lost a bit of his speed, which hindered his efficiency.
But I mean, when you got Rodman out there diving for everything, doing what he got to do, you feel me? That boy just out there. He just out there doing what he got to do. You ain't got to do too much. I feel it.
Still averaging over 30 points per game during each of those championship runs. And that's why the 1991 season was his best. Jordan was as fast as he was when he came to the league, but was now stronger and more willing to trust his teammates. The advanced metrics also confirm this, because in the 91 playoffs, Jordan posted career highs in player efficiency rating, win shares, box plus minus, and value over replacement player. And since the Bulls lost just 2 playoff games on their way to the championship, we can confidently say that 91 was the best year of MJ's career. Thanks for watching. And if you like this video,
man, shout out nonstop for this banger, man. You feel me? If they got a video like this on LeBron, we could go watch that too. Cause I want to see who the GOAT is. I haven't picked my GOAT for real yet. I only picked it off of aura. You feel me? And off of aura, I got Michael Jordan. I got Michael Jordan off straight aura being the GOAT. I gotta watch some more film to see if LeBron them is really like that. Who better, LeBron or Michael Jordan? You feel me? I gotta see which one is like that. Yeah, man, I'm trying something new, man. And we just gonna get into this basketball stuff. Every week not gonna be a basketball upload. I'm gonna be doing my little things, some little other things, so y'all get to know me better and stuff like that. But in the meantime, waiting on football season, this is what we finna do, man. Just random stuff. So I hope y'all rock with it, man. Appreciate y'all boys for rocking with me, man. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what y'all wanna see. Let me know what y'all want me to do. I'll take any suggestions and I'll watch what y'all want me to watch. Family on me, family on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Brody to the cream, soda brown, just like a penny. Disconnect the mic and put on speaker like, can you hear me? I could never sneak my dogs about $1, that shit ain't in me. When we in the club, they ask how many ones, just tell them plenty.